Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex. Last time we went through the shipyard and it's now about time to board this nifty looking ship owned by Stanton Dowd, the coughing man of the Illuminati. So this door here leads through a load screen and back to the big fan ventilation system. So we have no reason to go back through there. But right now we're going to head down to dock level and we're going to see if we can't board this ship somehow. So this leads to crane control. Now we are of course here to check out this boat and see if we can't destroy it, because Tracer Tong seems to believe, and this button moves around this girder here. Yeah, Tracer Tong seems to believe that the ship is carrying crates full of the Grey Death, and he doesn't want that being unloaded onto wherever, so it seems like a good enough plan to blow it up, seeing as we can't really take it out any other way. So there are a few ways onto the ship. The first way is by climbing on that girder that I moved. The second way is by raising the plank thing that you use to climb onto the ship, and the third way is by using one of these ladders. And we're gonna approach this ladder down on this side of the ship, on the stern, is it? I'm not sure. I'm not good with boats, but this is the end we go on, the back end. And there is a good reason for that, because there happen to be a few shipping containers with some goodies in them that we can use.
Good work. Now watch for guards and find a way to get below decks.
So there are a few lambs randomly scattered around, and of course you can see there are quite a few guards walking around as well. So we want to try and avoid everyone as best we can, just to, you know, add a bit more stealth into this gameplay, because I realise that I've been going on a bit of a killing spree lately, and that isn't very good for watching, is it? It's very noob way out of playing Deus Ex, so we're gonna at least try and do this part of the level stealthily.
There is another way to find Everett. He has a mistress named Beth Duclair. Remember that name when you get to Paris.
So easy as you like, you just avoid the guard patrols, and here is the, you know, the bridge part that connects to the front of the ship. I don't know what that's called, and it's really bugging me that I don't know what that's called. I should really do my research before doing this, you know. But hey, what can I do? I'm here to play video games, not to learn anything, not to learn any life skills, that's for sure. So we can now explore this part of the ship. There are 3 levels to the ship. There is this deck, there's the upper deck, and of course there is the lower decks. Now the lower decks is a level all unto itself, so we're going to take that one in a separate video because it's rather large. It may even take 2 videos, who knows. We don't want to open that up because there's just a multi-tool in there, and we have plenty of multi-tools. We definitely do not need any more multi-tools. But we will open this up because there is $100 in here. Alright, cool. So there's a dude walking around up there, we can see. He'll be getting a prod in the arse soon enough.
Hi, mister. Orders are orders.
Well, that's just shit, that is. I don't know why he can't hear me crawling around down here, but he can hear me just lightly throw a knife down on the ground. But that's like one of the biggest... It's one of the biggest bloody problems with this game, is dropping things is so loud. However, if I drop it... Yeah, it's just as loud. Oh, fuck it. So let's see which augmentations we can improve. Maybe we'll put it into power recirculator so that now all my augmentations will be consuming much less. And that is an ambrosia vial. We don't need it bound to the 9 key. We'll bind our lambs to that, or maybe even, yeah, the lambs. We should hold on to this ambrosia vial for later. Just saying. Dr. Lou, I'm afraid we've completely gone through all of our motion sickness medication. If you could restock the locker downstairs, that'd be great. I have a feeling this is going to be a rough outing. By the way, Song's been running around changing all the codes lately, so if you need to raise the bridge in engineering, use 9753. And that is a useful code that we will need to be using later. There's a med kit in the fridge, and also a pepper gun, and bags of soy food. So, that is probably not the best place to be putting those things, but what can you do? Now we can crawl in this vent here, And this will take us into electronics. Wherein there is no one around, so we can grab stuff at our leisure. Note to self, remember to tell CLoWnn that the new code she set up for ops doesn't work. The 4 button on the keypad is stuck and I don't have a replacement in stock, so I changed it to 83353. Another 5-digit code, just to put further insult to the fact that I said there were not very many 5-digit codes. And we don't have enough room to be doing anything regarding these, so I'm going to drop that and put these on one by one because that's a lot of fun. So this is a silencer mod, it can only go on the spider gun. We have silencers on everything else, and the accuracy should go on the crossbow because we want that to be all nice and groovy. There's another data cube over here that we can read. It is a bunch of information here with some security key codes, if you can actually work out which one is the key codes. But we don't care about that, we're just going to be hacking. Maybe the easy way out, but it's also, well, it's the easiest way of doing it, obviously, so why would you not want to do things the easy way? Now we can easily get past this camera.
Who's there? Y'all need permission from the captain.
Oh, there's a camera right there.
Hello? Whoever's out there is in serious trouble. Nothing here now. False alarm, I guess.
Well, that almost could have been a disaster, but luckily the crisis was averted.
Someone's there. I can hear you.
Wow, I've really got to be looking out for these cameras.
Another damn loyalty check.
Right, so there's a couple of guys in there skitzing out, and that's what's making all the noise. But hopefully we can just ignore them and they won't come through the door, but who knows. We should have the... Oh no, it's in the other room, isn't it? Okay, well we're going to use a multi-tool then to get through this keypad. And there's a vent in the roof. Not sure where that goes. We arrived at 18:27 today, 3 hours ahead of schedule. The modifications to the cargo bays have been completed as specified, and the helicopters should begin loading within the hour. I trust your people will be careful with the cargo. The crew of this ship is still my responsibility. Be careful of my Ling, she is my responsibility as well. Before we arrive in port, I want you to perform the normal code rotation, but revoke all access to the ship's armory and change the code to 71324. Tell no one, you and I will be the only ones with access. Simons is no better than a snake, and I question whether the crew would understand what I must do. You alone I can trust. Interesting, Simons, huh? Well, there's some nifty emails on here from the captain's daughter, and also from F. Gong, the advisor, seems, talking about Walton Simons, and nothing there. So you can read those.
Captain Zhao, the helicopters will be there shortly. They're to be loaded for spraying of the virus. No delays. I want the helicopters operating before sunrise.
Okay, well that is rather incriminating evidence of Walton Simons delivering a message to the captain to spray things with the virus. And we've got the login and password for the captain's computer, but that's okay, we don't need that.
Yeah, false alarm, I guess.
Wow, that guy finally managed to open his door. Wow. Oh well, better late than never, I guess. So let's go check out that armory that I opened. There's no actual way of closing it up again from inside, which is a bit annoying. But there's plenty of grenades and shit in here. Just making sure I still have my ambrosia, which I do. Pistol. Now hopefully the guards don't hear me do this. Sounds like we're safe. Okay, so all that's left to do is to go back and find that that repair bot so that I can increase my bioelectric energy, and then we'll head down into the lower decks, but for which we will continue next episode. I don't have the time to waste waiting for the repair bot, so let's just head back down, or head down to the lower decks right now and finish off the level. This was a good, nice and quick episode. With little in the way of worry. And there's all these sailors down here, stiff as planks, so to speak. Doesn't look like they're going anywhere too soon. Alright, so there is the stairwell to the next level. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.